Yep, it's me, Liploini, and I'm back to streaming randomly a surprise stream, this time on Wednesday. It's more... Uh, what, I'm messing up again. Oh yeah, I'm on the anomaly, so more No Man's Sky, because I love this stupid game. So we're back on our Corvette. Well, my Corvette really. But feel free to copy the design if you can. So we are now in a new galaxy from last time, because I made another hub, and now we are... let's see if the game actually displays this. Um, conflict level. This game sometimes, I don't know why it makes it so hard to actually realize in which galaxy you are there after over 200 or something. Now, like jumping from galaxy to galaxy. To explain things a bit, normally you start in Euclid and you go down the chain. As you finish the main quests for the Atlas, and I think this one is what you get for... Wait, no, that's just Anomaly. I think this is what shows up after you finish the Artemis quest. Or something like this. Anyway, I finished the two main quest lines, and one of them, the Artemis quest, ends with you getting a choice of galaxy to jump to. If you're now, you can look this up online, which type of galaxy comes next and which doesn't. You can basically cheat by selecting the type of galaxy that you know won't be coming for a while. So you can jump straight into like Galaxy 7 or something instead of just Galaxy 2. And then there are... Oh, why I am talking if I could just show you. Oh, I am on my freighter? Huh. Okay, for some reason I thought I was just on my... anyway, let's see if I can use my teleport network to orient myself. But anyway... Yeah, so... In the Anomaly there are normally some bases you can go to that have been made from... Wait, is there some... stop glitching. I wonder what's causing those invisible walls sometimes to appear. It's like there are invisible NPCs in the way or something. Anyway, here is my freighter teleporter. So... Favorites? I actually never put any favorites here, I think. Space station. Ah, here at least we see galaxies. I don't know why this is the first one. I'm fairly sure that wasn't the one. So this is the last galaxy. So the teleportation terminal here helps you a little bit if you have been to multiple galaxies already. Problem is it only shows you the galaxies you are not in. So this this mouthful of a galaxy was the one I left after the last stream. So it's not now here. Yeah, I think in Zus another galaxy. So in fact, I think the latest of my bases is now, yeah, because I built one directly next to a portal which allowed me to beam myself close to the galactic core and then just jump in. And I explain soon why you have to do this if you want to travel a lot. But apparently I can't jump to the anomaly from here. Fuck, so I have to do this the hard way, which is leaving my freighter and calling the anomaly. As long as those invisible barriers don't really... Oh. Okay, I'll show you the other thing I just remembered later. So let's go over here. And yeah, we're facing the wrong direction. And then let's beam back to the Green Viper. Oh yeah, and of course I have to open the hatch into space, but there is this nice little energy field protecting us, so don't worry. Let's get up here. It's kind of funny. You can still walk into space and die, but everyone who has this weird combo of elevator and hatch has to deal with this shit. Now that we are back up again, I can now close both the cockpit and the hatch towards the outside and launch myself. And I'll slowly fly past our fleet. Here's my fleet from the outside. I have to take a look at this later for debriefing because we sent a bunch of ships away. There are also some damaged ships, but since I have 30 frigates, I can deal with that run later. Let's move a bit out of the way and call the big bubble. So one of the ways to go into other galaxies is just multiplayer. If you're not an idiot like me and play on a PlayStation 5 without paying Sony extra money for the online functions, like if you're playing on PC for example or on Switch, then you can just meet up with another player who comes from another galaxy and just travel with them and get out of the car, so out of the Corvette for example, if you're in the other higher galaxy, and then presto. As long as you remember to save, you can just bring everything you own with you, since everything you own is in those neat little call your stuff menus. So ships, pets, everything, and of course the shit you're carrying. And before you're wondering why I'm emptied out this year, I'll explain later. Right now I'm just carrying the absolute basics. So my little green Viper. It's not the biggest Corvette, but thanks to my cosmetic outer hull changes, it's still at 100. Huh. I'm still wondering if I could not just make things a little bit better and less. Yeah, I guess there are some limits to what you can do with everything ending in sharp angles and whatnot. But one day I'll make an even nicer Corvette. But anyway, where is the teleporter to the Nexus? Because I don't... Ah, there. It could be a bit closer, but I guess since this is a multiplayer station here, there has to be a little bit more place for other players. And yeah, so if you have played No Man's Sky in multiplayer, you're probably wondering where the other players are. And that's because online mode doesn't work when you're on a PlayStation and don't give Sony your money. Sony doesn't like this, and so other players won't show up. But don't worry, other people's bases will show up. You can just stumble into them randomly. And that's the thing I wanted to show you by... Of course, I could have just used the second teleport, but hey, let's hoof it. So today we're going to this... Hey guy, how's it going? So Marinador will now demonstrate this big teleporter thing, which is for the multiplayer people on the Anomaly, or single player if you don't have multiplayer active. On PC you probably never see the Anomaly this empty. Sometimes you just get random people stuffing your pockets with neat shit just by walking around. So if you have multiplayer, you can just do it. I'm more one of the lonely explorer kind of thing. So featured. Now this is interesting because several bases have been put in here as community highlights. So these ones I can just teleport over even if they're not in the same galaxy, because they are a showcase of what players can do. And hell, the wonderful thing is you're on PC and Switch, you probably see others, but on PlayStations they haven't been updated in a long time. So you have to go down here, and it's a bit confusing because while the galaxies are numbered, they have a certain line. This is basically just a long line downwards. And Kikol Gala is one of the galaxies I abused like this by just beaming myself over there into communities. So this, for example, is Euclid, the same galaxy you start, but nothing really. Is there another galaxy? Eisentam, for example, is a galaxy where a lot of players do some shit. So if you notice, you can just say, oh yeah, let's visit the first dragon, whatever, and beam yourself over, and then you can just walk out of the base and establish yourself. You can call your ship, you can get out of there. Now I'm a bit limited here on PlayStation 5, especially since the community highlights changed at least one time as far as I know. And on my old PlayStation 4 save, I actually found a galaxy in the mid-40s with some neat orbital base someone built by just clunking parts together until they reached orbit, and then building a station there, and then deleting the parts below to create some kind of fake satellite base. And while you think, yeah, okay, but how can you leave that base then? And the question is, of course, well, we're all wearing spacesuits with jetpacks, so of course I just walked off into space and then fell down. And just before plummeting into the ground, I just used my jetpack to safely land. And then I was on a completely different planet, on a completely different galaxy, could do whatever the fuck I wanted. So in this save, I already did this and got as far as possible. That's the reason why I think I'm Galaxy 30 right now. Really annoys the shit out of me that that you have some real trouble actually seeing which galaxy you are on. Like, why is this game like this sometimes? Well, I guess Hello Games wanted to at least keep things a little bit mystical or whatever, but it's still fucking annoying that the only way I can really see where I am if I don't have color theory memorized is by teleporting around. What am I talking about? Color theory? Well, apparently each galaxy has its own color. So, and because I'm really bad at colors and differentiating shades, that's not really helping me. So anyway, let's just get out of here. We have other things to do. So there is a space station, so let me think. Oh yeah, we should probably use at least one space station. Oh, we're already too close, so. Because as soon as we use this one, we can come back and... Oh, hell. Okay, landed again. And sadly, we can't beam on a new station, only on our freighter is... Oh, yeah, okay, and there's this edge case of you teleporting out of your Corvette. If you're in a weird landing spot on your chosen planet. Yeah, another thing you can do is you can just go to autopilot and walk out of the Corvette while it's flying itself. And then you have this little teleport marker that shows up on the ground, and you can just use that to get back on board. So I just wanted to see how much it would cost to apply more storage. Yeah, okay, I probably have to do some crafting, and I spare you that shit because that's just hours of me slowly putting stuff together. But I did manage to create a new little spot here, not for the face beam array, that's just there because it gives some bonus to weapons. And what I did was I'm putting a new slot here, since now the green driver is class B instead of C. And this means I managed to move stuff around and then put a launch auto charger in, which now means that my launch thrusters will slowly recover back to 100% if I leave the Corvette alone for a while on the planet. There's still a lot of slots that have to be filled, but from now on it's basically easy. Sometimes, since I have maximum reputation with all of the guilds, I can just walk up to them. Sometimes they have even a spaceship expansion slot in, so I don't have to do all that crafting. My maneuverability appears to be shot, but that's probably because I have to move shit around if I'm adding new slots, and sometimes this kind of breaks the bonus you get from adjacency here. There's also that little thing here. Oh, C2 class reactor, shield strength, and I had multiple of these? Well, that's a kind of... Oh, now I understand. I had a reactor here that was giving me a huge boost to maneuverability, and apparently I managed to move it off. Well, fuck. So, the question is now... Oh, it's this one. Okay. Oh, that's a bit... let's see. Which one of these gives more maneuverability? Yeah, it's a bit complex, this game. At least my shield strength is a little bit higher now, thanks to this shitheadery. So, I want to keep all that hyperspace stuff together, just to keep our jump range high. So now we have to see... have to somehow move shit around here. Of course, 2%, yeah, that's also an adjacency bonus, but... do I have anything else that gives maneuver bonus? I've basically made one huge block of reactors just to give me everything. Yeah, okay, so apparently I switched reactors at some point. I have no idea how and why. Doesn't even make sense because the shield is over here. This is apparently not getting a bonus here, I think. Oh, it gets a shield strength bonus because it's also sitting next to another shield boost thingy. Well, let's see if we... Oh yeah. Ah, fuck. I can't take parts out. Can I move them? Oh yeah, I can move them. Problem is, of course... okay, so parts I can't move out of the way, but I can deactivate and tear out this shit here. So I can, for example, take the aqua jets off, then move the Zito class thingamajig over here, which makes our shield slightly worse, but then I can take the Medusa reactor and put him on the overcharge slot. And now this here movement is back to 410, because now we get a huge boost here. And the aqua jets aren't really that important, but means the Corvette can land on water surfaces. So let's install it again into this slot, so we have this ability again. So what I really needed to put in here would be the economy scanners and something that I've torn out of my last ship, but let's not fiddle around too much in menus. Also, yeah, this is a broken piece of shit that will also be explained soon, as will this oddly empty thing here. But you see, if you have class C, you have 1 slot. B, A. So from this on, you can see the really funny thing that, again, regardless of how much you extend your tech slots in your own suit, apparently the game pretends like it's an A-class piece of equipment from the get-go. Our Green Viper now has 2 slots, probably gets an overcharged slot per class upgrade, so we get probably 2 more in the future. This piece of shit, I think, doesn't even have 1. Well, if it's probably somewhere still not a discovered field. I think this is a research scanner, just a smaller version of the big one I also have. But yeah, main thing is, so I think I was already here in the, oh yeah, this is of course the wrong side. Oh fuck it, I'll take the highway. So, guilds. So, this here is the Explorer Guild, because the Merchant Guild has some kind of money symbol. And by now I've maxed, I think, out everyone. Oh, so, huh. So let's see, Hyperdriven Module doesn't really help because the ship I'm using is already full. But I used some Warp Hypercores because I'm getting them for free, so it has been a long time since I had to manually create fuel for my hyperdrive. Let's take this one. Some of the shit still costs money. And an exosuit expansion slot. I mean, I already have too many, I feel. But yeah, well, sometimes you get instead something for your ship or your freighter even. And you get it for free if you have unlocked it by donating. I won't be donating a Hadel core right now because the Explorer Guild already is at maximum. I think you can't even look this up under lock. I know it's here. Yeah, so where is reputation here? Here, so, yeah, here it is. We have the normal standing to the people living in this fucked up multiverse like Korvax. Yeah, doing missions helps you getting upgrades, but normal standing, we visited 81 across multiple galaxies, night clusters. And of course, the Viking, the big strong warrior guys, have completely over us. We never destroyed any walkers, so that's not something they like. We actually managed to make 1 mission here. And we learned some words. Fucking hell, there's still more to discover. I should probably get on with this. Comrade. Mostly because I did a lot of shit that pushed our standing up. So all this other shit, yeah, we should probably do that one time. And then the gig, our little trading capitalists. They call us a colleague, but there's still a lot of air up there. Smuggling runs, for some reason they like that. So basically, if you make money, they like you more. Then the smaller factions, like the Merchant Guild. I've already... oh. Okay, 100 is apparently what I thought was the maximum, but I have pushed it over that already. Yeah, money is important for them. And missions and other shit also gives you some other shit. Since I have some gardens with plants, yeah, that's also good. And I collected some treasures, so I all like that too. But mainly I pumped up my normal standing just by donating directly over and over again in multiple stations. Then we have the mercenaries, where I've just started out. I probably should donate something, but first we'll have to get back into a region where there are mercenary stations. And the way I'm jumping around, this has apparently not really happened that much. I actually killed some pirates and sentinels, which they're like. Sentinels are something like Guardians of the Atlas, the god of the setting, and explorers. Yep, also at maximum because you get a lot of shit. And just by walking around scanning stuff and mapping planets, they start to like you more. And the other outlaws I haven't done anything for except smuggling. It's kind of funny. So if you buy something from the outlaws and sell it somewhere else, you make two factions happy at once. So, oh yeah, then I have some expeditions. Not many, because it's not something that interests me. Hey, I think I completed at least one because I think I got something from there, but apparently this either wasn't part of the game when I did the other expeditions, or I did them on my PlayStation 4 save, and for PlayStation 5 I started new. But hey, Corvette is an expedition I actually made complete. On foot exploration, yeah. Exactly what it says on the tin. On here, just walk around and do stuff and you go higher and higher. Exploration milestones. Yeah, again, completely normal. So anyway, I mainly wanted to do was to use the teleporter now that I have confirmed there's nothing here to upgrade our ship. I mean, I could apparently extend my exosuit 2 times in a row, but yeah, no. So, teleporter. And oh yeah, I should probably rename the systems to something I can actually remember. Well, let's see how close I can get with the new galaxy we're in. Then a little marker. Let's go to 02 because 01 was what I put at the end of the portal base I made in the last galaxy. So I remember this is one step ahead. So, I got some. No. Okay. Can actually just jump back and forth here, so let's just jump to our freighter and then back. Huh, okay. Our freighter, since it's bound to us and not to space, also will never tell you in which galaxy it is. Except that it's owned by my character, Marinador. So, oh, I forgot. Galaxy names don't actually show up. Space stations. Yeah, okay, so here I did something stupid because, yeah, so galaxies, you remember, the game doesn't actually think we're in another galaxy. It only gives this if we go to another galaxy to show that we are leaving. So let's go to the old galaxy and then when jumping back we should be able to see the new one. Okay, and here we are, as the real-ass trading interface, thank you. And then we immediately jump back. So let's test something, check quest. Aha, Zoot Cerebral. Okay, I was close, but no. So, now that we're in another galaxy, if we jump back, the game tells us that yeah, your target is in another galaxy again. Something you also have to remember, if there's something important in a space station like pirates or whatever, then it overrides the galaxy marker, which is kind of annoying if you ask me. Also, I don't understand why most recent actually doesn't count for the station we just left. Space stations. Let's go here. Okay, it's a bit annoying not to see the station we just left. I have absolutely no idea why this game is sometimes a handful. Like Buddy is no. The most recent like 3 stations are missing. Oh, I'm getting a headache again. I'm gonna visit some. Seriously, apparently I ran into some sort of bug because the lists of research targets isn't updating. But anyway, at least we can go into the Crest 4, which is in Zuzerbal Galaxy, which is, I think, either 29 or level or 30 on the list of galaxies. So let's see. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if we can go from here to the station. Otherwise I will be getting slightly annoyed. This is still not updating. This is still not... Okay, I have no idea why the game is trolling me here, but apparently we can go to the station we just left. Apparently we have to wait an arbitrary amount of time until that's updated. I actually never had this happen to me. It's apparently just because I've let you watch me, and that somehow cursed me. But anyway, last time I sent out some fleets, and now I can debrief them over the command centers here. Luckily, we don't have to go here to start the expedition, just to call them back. So let's see what these assholes have found. So yeah, then we get log entries and goodies. It's interesting the first time you're doing it, but then you're just speeding through everything. Sometimes you get money, sometimes you get treasure, sometimes you get rare items. Like 8 Corvex casings, I don't even know if I ever need those. But then I remember that I still have to jump through like 100 galaxies or some shit. Yeah, all those goals you set for yourself. So after this, you end the expedition and the fleet. The ships can be sent out again. I remember we sent out multiple fleets. So this one just mainly gave us some money. So this fleet, investment opportunity, money, discovery data, it's also money. This time it's Viking effigies, indium, yeah, okay. Nanites, okay. Pearls, okay, it's also just basically money. Nothing too fancy here. Of course, most of that shit will be dropped into the inventory of our freighter. We just need to remember to, at some point, if we want to keep some of this stuff, to move it around. Living Pearl, yeah, that's from oysters from underground. I have absolutely no idea. Clams? I think that's also a name. Okay, so see, the storage containers are just tabs if you're on board your freighter, so you can just flap through them real fast. And since I have collected a lot of stuff over the years, I can just store stuff here and then I can reach it without ever going to my freighter later. So other stuff can... Oh, that's a Corvette part. Yeah, we have frigate modules, but we need, I think, 8 for unlocking the next stuff. So I actually have some storage areas just for this kind of shit. Empty, so I think those are ship parts for the one-seated fighter type ships. These are corvette parts, and this is a completely new thing. So if you're depending on RNG, it will take you a long, long time before you have enough parts to plan anything. So at least, so let's debrief this third fleet. This time it's a Corvex captain leading the fleet. So let's see, we get some exotic stuff stuff like geodesite we can actually build, but it's always nice to get some of that stuff for free because it's also a component of the high-end trading goods that are worth a lot of money. So it simplifies things if you want to use crafting for money. So and the rest is just more and more money. So it seems these expeditions are all fairly boring. Oh, let's grab this stuff first before continuing on our merry way and debrief. So what did you do? Oh, relatist ice arc crystals. I think there are components for some shit you can build later. Organic catalysts that are trading items that are used for making better trading items. Crafting. Hot ice, the same thing. Then Grantine. Yeah, also the same thing. Then we get some profits. Activated copper, which is just special copper that gives us more chromatic metal, which is again used for building. And then we have storage augmentation. Hey, that's useful. I hope it's for ships. Then more other shit. Aronium is also buildable and used for trading. And that's it. Mostly money or shit to make money. Yeah, I think I had exactly one interesting item. Oh yeah, it's, I think, for ships. Oof. So let's just move this into spots where I can actually get it. Oh, it's already filled up. Sad thing is, if I just flip this and put it in the storage containers, it gets thrown into one at random, which is giving me always huge headaches, and I hate it. And we have organics. Here, that's here. If I have time, I can actually mangle all those things together for better, more expensive items. Okay, yeah, that can go into my exosuit. Arc crystals. I think I have a place to put those just in case I need them. Aronium, same thing. This is storage for starships. Okay, that is also good for corvettes. Let's put it in our starship. Appropriate. Committed copper could be used from me for sometimes. Then we have a Sentinel boundary map. Don't need it at the time. Hyperspace tritium cluster. Those are funny because they give you more tritium, but it's also useful for some shit that you can build for your ship. So I think that's okay. That's enough for today. for my ship crew, that is. I won't be ending the stream immediately here. I just have to remember how to get back to this direction to my ship. So yeah, I know a lot of my ships are critically damaged, and if I ever am insane enough to make like 6 full bases for or fleet debriefing stations, I will deal with that. But right now I have 4 and I'm satisfied with that. And more than 6, by the way, are completely useless because you can send off up to 5 ships, and 6 control stations means 30 frigates and more you can't actually have in your fleet. Yeah, I was disappointed too because I wanted to grab some more. And now I have these weird maps that help me. I think I need at some point a chart that gives me settlement data. And of course, at one point I must have sold them all off. Because I'm smart, you see. Anyway, first step, I should do is saving, just in case something goes wrong. Then I actually uncovered all of those planets already, thanks to the thing on our ship. You know, we have weird stuff like bountiful planets and toxic planets and lifeless planets. Also spooky, and I actually like them. And sadly, I can't target them here. I have to just hope we can find them in space. So this planet has some sort of ocean. Oops. Oh, close. Oof. Too close. Oh, I didn't damage our ship there. So, yeah, so this is a bountiful planet. Oh, why not? For something I'm planning, I have to land on something anyway. So let's go and visit this bountiful planet. So, okay, just here should be nice. Yeah, oops, we destroyed something already. Well, fat ship. So let's go down a couple levels to exit the ship. Okay. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I'm still in special things equipment time. So now we're using something real again. This multi-tool here. Keep forgetting the impact igniter, as useful as it is. It just sets your bullets on fire. So I have also shit like this. It's only C class, but it just makes the clip size bigger. It doesn't influence how many upgrades you can have. At one point I should probably try to upgrade this further and see if I can put some more slots in here. For most multi-tools it's actually already at maximum. Okay, looks nice and mushroomy. And of course I can make some money with our multi-tool. Now normally I would spend like half an hour walking up and down here. And there is a knowledge stone and... the fuck is this? An archive. Okay, one of these days we have to go there. Actually try to go somewhere before. Hey, oh wait, maybe there is something can do to get more chance. Isn't there some animal? I heard you. Oh. Okay, I have no idea how to describe this. Some more unidentified ships here. So where's the archive again? Because maybe you can find some... oh, there. Okay. So, sorry, fairy dino thing. Oh, wait. I can actually use my rocket boots because I ripped everything out of my inventory. Oh. And here my bad decision comes back to haunt me. Ah, okay. Weapon online. Okay. Wait. Wasn't there a warning against enemy attack? Shitload of fuck. I probably should have looked what the fuck was around me here. Would be embarrassing to die now. Okay, I think if you kill an animal, it gets auto-scan or something. Okay, where the fuck is the archive now? Oh. Come on, it's such a huge build. Oh, yeah, there it is. So at least my pulse splitter is so insanely upgraded that as long as I can actually hit something. Oops, okay, U-turn bomber, let's stay at the pulse splitter. And then I'll go to combat scope. So I can aim better, because with my shitty disability, I really don't want to find out what happens if I shoot everything into the landscape. Oh. Oh, fucking hell! Die, you fucker! Okay. Apparently it took some extra seconds to, okay. Warlike. Oof, so I hope I'm managing to get there before my shield is completely empty. Oh, we do have storms here. Ah, fucking hell. Come on, leave me alone! Ah! Okay, now things getting spicy here. Okay, we killed that thing. Oh, my bad decisions. Oh, fucking hell. I was so fucking seriously. I think I gotten too accustomed to all the upgrades in my exosuit. That actually nearly killed us, and we can't jump over there. Oh, good. We can run into the archive now before the storm kills us. Oh, thank fuck, so that was actually nearly killing us. Fucking hell. So we have a technology merchant, we have this here. Local information repository. There's not much we can do, I think, because we don't really have anything we could put in there, right? Oh, but I can give myself charts. So what did I get? An artifact shard. Okay. Okay, there is another trader on the space station where I could get more. Here's Artifact Exchange Vault. That's a fun little thing of a game where you put one weird-ass thing you have in there and you get something else out. Since I'm not carrying anything, I put everything in my storage boxes. That's it. So let's see, what the fuck was... Oh yeah, something you did actually destroyed our jetpack. So now it's repaired. I guess one of those animals bit us too hard in the ass. So what can you do? Oh. Oh no, it's basically the same thing as... Oh, up there. Oof, okay, and then we have this here where we... I won't spend much time here, but effectively you can get stories being told about the ancient history of the three races. And this is Corvex. So if you find an archive, you can actually listen to the lore here. So now, what I actually wanted to do here, which is why I haven't actually restored my inventory. Let's see, I think I had planetary alien. Okay, let's activate it. Oh fuck, no, that's a done. See, if you want to do galaxy hopping and can't just use one of the favorites of the developers or the community highlights, or go with another player, then you have to hoof it. And while you can run the Artemis storyline over and over again from consecutive galaxies, it's a bit long for this. You probably get going faster by doing it the hard way, which is going to the center of the galaxy before you start laughing. There is a shortcut. I really hope this works, otherwise our shortcut is delayed until I get more alien shards. Oh fucking hell, of course, 2 dots in a row. So now I actually have to go back into orbit and print more shards. At least I have a shit ton of... Oh wow, apparently upgrading my ship... I keep forgetting that I did this and it cost me 10k nanites. Let's hope I can get some useful... Ah, right, here is no teleporter. Yeah, I think I used up all of my nav data, so I now can't call my ship. Can I even call my big ass Corvette here? So where the fuck is the station for calling ships here? Oh, it's this thing. Yeah. Wow, okay, most of the time I have far too much nav data to spend it on stuff. And apparently I managed to completely fuck up, so... Can I call my ship to here anyway? Yep, I can. So let's land it, my thing. And then let's go back to orbit. Apparently, I managed to fuck up and lose all my maps. I think if I have some exocraft I could use those, but I don't really want to do some crafting, building and summoning only to find out that oops, it doesn't work. But also there are more streams than this one, so let's not overwhelm things by doing too much at once. So let's do it the normal way. Just imagine exocraft don't exist, then you have to do this. Or if you don't want to deal with exocraft for some reason. So from here it's basically the same. Either you go to the station or to your freighter. I just forgot you can summon your freighter anyway if you're in the same system. Oh well, we are here. And anyway, in the freighter I would have had to use the teleporter again. So let's see how much fuck-ups we can do before I actually manage to continue. With something fairly simple I thought would take like 5 minutes. That's this game. It's complicated, it's complex, and while as long as you do one step at a time, it's not too overwhelming. It doesn't protect you if you're an idiot like me. So let's see, because I want to re-equip my stuff. It's the mission agent. Oh fucking hell. Okay. Here. This dude is the one selling maps. You can get specific maps, but then you actually need maps to exchange for other maps. So something I also wanted to give you is something. Let's see. Map of a nearby planet. Emergency. Why the fuck? Emergency cartography. That commercial cartographic data. I think. Yeah, that gives leads you to an outpost like the archive we just visited. Alien. Yeah, that's something we need. Dig site is if you want to find dinosaur bones. Access suite upgrades, that gives you drop pod coordinates in case just jumping to another station is too easy for you. And settlement shards, yeah, we need that one too. Luckily there is the random option, where you dump 50 nanites, which is dirt cheap, to get random maps. And nope. Probably should, the next time I do this, I should just stack up on the necessary maps. Oh, did I just get two? Probably have to resort the inventory so the maps are all at the same space. Oh, yeah, and also I fucked up royally because all of those upgrades were in exact and specific. Oh my god. Yeah, now it's just one big lump of fuck. Well, let's see if I didn't redo this, if I can make better use of my supercharged slots. Now I have to. Oh, sometimes I'm so stupid. Just make things 10 times harder for me just so I didn't have to look up what kind of shit I got. So dig sites, don't need it, commercials. Okay. It might take a while since we have 8 possible options. The fuck, did you just get commercial cartographic data 2 times in a row? Okay, let's ask for a specific one. We need alien cartographic. Wow, that's not enough? How the fuck, how many charts do I have to put in there? Is there anything here? Nope, I guess it's just a surprise. Oh, one chart. Oh, navigation data. Oh, for some reason I thought I would. I really should have done this before, but nope. I can sell shit, but only for money. It doesn't really help. Fuck. Normally it's very easy to get navigation data, but I somehow managed to not do this over and over again. Yeah, so we have to do it the hard way then. I swear there was an option to exchange charts you have again. So we now have 8. Okay. Apparently this is either not fully random or the game hates me. We'll probably have to seek out navigation data. So normally there is some of that everywhere. I have to take a closer look at everything around us. Huh. Hey buddy, what a nice day, isn't it? Let's take another word. Oh, we never learned a word for ship. Well, I guess 50 words isn't a lot for a language. Okay, what was on the opposite side? I remember there were some ways to get navigation data just by looking around a space station. But I'm guessing those additional areas have been disappeared from here. Yeah, they're I think only findable now in the old stations. Well, fuck. So the good news is we can now go to commercial hubs and hope to find nav data. Holy hell, okay. The funny thing is I made sure in preparation for this stream that we could do the thing I wanted to demonstrate like immediately. But now we are on the quest for nav data because I fucked up so badly. Well, at least as long as I don't re-equip my exosuit, we face a little bit of risk here. So, okay. Maybe we go to another planet that isn't filled with beasties. Is New Ritusi, which is a lifeless hunk of rock. Maybe not. I like them, it's probably not interesting for you. The other planet is in the way. Let's pulse a little bit. To move and move. Then look around. Come. I need you to... And wait, did we move around in a weird angle or something? And this is... Verdant. This is also a nice planet. Verdant means like a garden planet. I guess we can at least look at some nice planets while we're doing hard work. Or are we hardly working? I guess our Friday stream will also be No Man's Sky again, because holy shit did I fuck up just because I forgot nav data exists. Because see, normally I spend some time in each new galaxy, but I thought it would be funny if I demonstrate inside our stream immediately how to jump to another galaxy and how this works in detail. So of course, well, you're getting the live experience here. Because as complex as the game is, there is, if you play for yourself, certainly something you'll forget, and then you'll have to like hoof it to find out what the fuck you are missing. In this case, we need nav data, which the game actually, well, told us. At least, oh yeah, new planet and all. Okay, that's beastie wasn't really much of money. So normally there are a lot more trees, but I can apparently this system is more of a mushroom system. Yeah, if you know this game a little bit, you know that if you fly after those, you also end up in a place where there is an outpost. But hey, we have those maps, those charts, so we can use them. Paleontology detected. Yeah, but no, I am not interested. Let's see if we can go somewhere else. Okay, observatory. We might find some nav data there. Oh, sentinels. Well, there is high activity here, but we didn't do anything too bad. 6 hours. That means we have to go by ship. Because even with exocraft, it's a bit much. No one can actually penetrate our ships except for other players, but hey, let's keep those sentinels out. And let's go there. Oh, yeah, okay, that's a lot. So let's go into space and make a short orbital hop. Because if we are in space and target down again, I can use our pulse drive to make a little shortcut for ourselves. And now we drop out of orbit directly above the observatory. Too bad I don't have a normal ship, because right now there aren't any landing pads for our big fat corvettes here. All I can do is plop down near the observatory here and hope for the best. Okay. That seemed like a weird place to land, but okay, game. What did you do this time? Okay. Okay, it just looked weird, but we actually did land. Here's some stuff we can get. Oh, thank you, yeah, but I'm actually trying to get this to... Oh, fucking hell, let's switch to mining beam. Oh, wait, we can open this at least, because... Oh, now we have one nav data, okay. We're a little bit closer. Either those are broken or the game is weird, funky again. Let's save. Also, we get some nanites for discovering this region of space. And we get another nav data. Okay, that's helpful. Okay, that's a window. Freaky alien building. Let's go in. So sometimes you only find cosmetics here. Like those funky little plant thingies. Sometimes you find stuff to do. And yes, sometimes you also get nav data here. Encrypted navigation data, okay. Okay, so we can get some maps now. Let's extract some nanites. And then I really hope that the alien maps I'm buying next just don't point us all back to some kind of alien artifact, because that's one of the options, but it's one of the options we don't want. Ah, here's a technician. Oh, that's that guy's inside. Okay, that's, I think, a new model. So let's see. Okay, this gives us some sodium. Okay. Here we have a chair. Always funny, but we can't actually sit on them. Okay. And you're a technician. Okay, what can you do? Say. Lifeform technology, Rugans. Okay. Well, okay, we only have a boring option and an interesting option, so let's go for it. Ouch. Sorry, Mary. You're suffering for my entertainment. Okay, I'm fucking interested now. So let's wait and how... The fuck was that? So he basically used our body to create nanites, and this for some reason means I get to keep the nanites he made from my own body? And our standing increased. Well, okay, thank you, friend, but that was seriously weird. Also something that never has happened before. Oh, I have to try reading this with my seeing disability. Judging by the decades-old beacon flashing on screen, this entity left this place long ago. Perhaps I can decipher the code and then learn where the beacon originated. Oh fuck, math problems, my only weakness. Oh god. Okay, there isn't Oh fuck. Oh shit. Shit. Oh, my poor head. Oh, let's try to 91162 1629. Let's put our forth the theory that everything moved to the left. So after 62 there should be 9. And now if we move everything to the left again, we have 6291. So if we move everything to the left, it should be 2916. And yeah, that's one of the options, so let's hope. Oh! Ah, fucking hell, those riddles always give me the creeps because I am the opposite of smart. Okay, we have a signal. I'm kind of thinking we're moving further and further away from what we wanted to do. So we have now 3 nav data, so I will try to see if I can find another place. The signal we've detected sadly doesn't go to a place where we can get more nav data, I don't think. Ancient ruin, yeah, no. Okay, some kind of kangaroo armadillo thing. Well, we have still have 6 of those useless things. Oh yeah, okay. Sometimes this doesn't work if you're already too close. There is a knowledge stone, ancient plaque, ancient ruined. Fucking hell. Anything else here? Okay, there's my Corvette. Let's get out of here. Is there something here? Okay, thank you, game, but that's not what I wanted. So either we can go back into space or try another planet. Well, 3 nav data are a bit risky, because if the game hates us, we're not making any progress with that. Oh, let's just get out of here. Next planet over there. Yeah, no, I don't want an ancient ruin. And then what was that? Okay, so since it's already marked, let's go over there. Maybe I can't use another commercial chart if we're looking at this, and hey, this is a stream, so looking at stuff, even if I don't like it, is the name of the game or something. Oh god, now my nose starts tickling. Okay. Okay, so down to the next level from command deck. Living area. Storage area. And the entry port. And here we are. Also, there is a red sentinel, that means probably doesn't like us. Okay, now we are here. There's a bunch of stuff that's just background. And we have this guy, a fossil collector. Are you a researcher? Unknown entity? Well, let's take a look what this guy is doing. Oh, we can actually swap around. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, it's a trading interface, but we don't have anything to give him, so it's kind of pointless. We can actually buy stuff. Oh, discarded dirt. Softening arrow. Marrow? Okay. I don't think that's what a fossil is. I think the developers, Hello Games, might be on to complete opposite of things here. So my friend, what have you to say? Traveler. Okay, I know I'm a traveler. Can he give me the wood for bones? Let's be friendly here. 8. The fuck, we didn't know that? Well, okay, now we know. Well, since we're already here, I suppose. Oh! Dirt. In here, it's dirt. I'm wondering now, can we terrain manipulator, can we just blow stuff apart here? No, sadly not. Up. Oh, it worked. So, okay, we found a ribcage of something. Flared ribcage. Okay, well, we did find some bones. It wasn't planned, but we have it now. But I'm guessing it's not exactly worthwhile enough. Let's see if we find something better with our remaining maps. Oh, a trading post. Okay. That's a place where we might get some new nav data. Okay, 2 hours, so we'll need our ship. So this wasn't a complete waste of our time. Oh, there are still some animals walking around. Whoa, 400k, so that's a weird shit. Can we get a bit closer? It's... Huh, okay, that's... Huh, okay. That's weird. How does this look in ColecoVision here? Oh, it's some kind of beer monster? Beer bat without wings, huh? It's radical. Okay, good to know. But it's not a stare bear, so I'm not interested. So grav gradient is purificated, and let's walk up here back to our cockpit. So, whoops, wrong direction. Yeah, okay, you probably don't want to watch me 5 minutes cruising around. So again, a lot of short astro hop. As soon as we're in space, we can turn around, target the trading post with our pulse drive, and presto! That's a lot less than 5 minutes. Then we'll drop from orbit. Easy peasy. Oops, can we land here? Well, my Corvette attempts to land on the trading post, but of course it can't, because it's not a real ship. I sincerely hope they do something more with Corvettes at some point. More parts, less of a limiting uh, limit, I guess, because we can only use 100 parts, and most importantly, some kind of real fucking landing pad for corvettes. I have no idea if I can land on it or if it would just have made me even sadder than just dropping 5 feet in front of it. 20% is enough. Let's see what we can find here. And is something broken with my inventory, with my user interface? Normally all of these things are interactable. Oh, okay. More nav data. That's good because we used this. Now we are at 4. There is something I need to do that I'll probably do in the next galaxy if I can get on with things, but well, these guys can't really help me with nav data shit. See if I can't find anything else here. Too bad I can't just buy nav data from people. That would be too easy, right? Terminal in the middle of the air, so... Yeah, I always need more ferret dust. I keep standing around stupid in the middle of nowhere because I've managed to somehow use it all up. Anything I can dump? Oh yeah, I can actually sell those charts. Well, artifact charts is something I don't need, so let's get rid of this. Activated cadmium, I can... Basalt, I really don't know if I can use this for something or not. Hexite. Okay, that's kind of funny name, so it stays. Everything else is somewhat useful to me. Navigation data, we need more of them, but 4 is I think the absolute minimum for what I'm attempting to do. So there is a NPC ship landed here. Let's see if I can convince this guy to sell me some stuff. I don't want to buy the ship, but I already have all of this. Tritium for my ship. Yeah, that's useful. This can be turned into nanite, so let's just drop this in, but what? But the sad news is, since the cartographer is only on the space station, I now have to get back into orbit. Just wanted to see. Can't find anything else here. Okay, I have absolutely no idea why the interaction symbol doesn't show up right now. But I also don't want to stand around looking stupid for 5 hours just... Oh! Okay, for making my own fuel. And then... Oh, okay, that's useful, okay, but I kind of was hoping for more nav data. No idea why I can't interact with this shit. Whoops. Ah, there is my ship. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I thought I would have seen those weirdos before. The fuck is this? Some kind of really weird ass dinosaur? Huh. Okay, that's a fucking weirdo. Nothing new here, so let's get on board and into space. Whew. And let's launch into space. The fuck are you? Knife accelerated, so okay. Let's get a bit farther away from the planet. Tons of symbols, but space station, we need it, and freighter. Careful, we want to the space station, not our freighter. And into the space station. So automated docking system activated. Okay, here's the way out. Okay. I keep forgetting that the nav guy is on the other side here. So, friend, time to cartograph. Careful, because for something we want to do next is 5. Exchange 5 charts. Okay, I think what the game wanted to tell us is that instead of charts we need nav data. Well, fucking hell. So we are still a bit stumped, but we can now get an alien thing, and it's only costing us. Okay, let's grab 4, because I really don't want to do this again. Can I use it already in here, or am I just mercilessly fucked? So this is commercial, and then we have alien. Nope. Already marked. Okay, but I know what to do. We have to fly to the marked thing, and then use the next chart to force the game to send us somewhere else. Okay. Careful, I don't want to fall down here. Let's close the hatch so we don't accidentally fall down, and something I wanted to try. Nope, it's really impossible to just sit down, I guess. So something I'm interested in. Let's see if we can actually fly like this without getting into trouble. So now the game wants us to fly to one of the dumb things we've... come on, game. Game, could you just please log on to this? Okay, apparently the game is freaky again. I have to go to the other side of the rings. am I now allowed to target this structure? Nope. Okay then. Oh. Ancient ruin. Yeah, that's where we have to go. It's not what we need, but okay, at least our impulse drive has locked on. Let's just put the pedal to the metal and go down there. Okay, so we're dear God, let's land. And we are outside. Okay. Oh, the gravity gradient changing. I have no idea how this would feel in if you're using virtual reality or something. So now my ship is at a weird angle, but I don't care. I'm back to normal here. Oh, shit. Okay, apparently 0% is a bit too much for us. So let's put some oxygen in the tank. So, okay, we can get some words from here. So it's not a complete and total waste of our time. And then we have dreams of whatever the fuck. But it's not what I need, I think. I hear the distant voices of the Corvex entities who once worshipped here. As they whisper, words written in my own language glow faintly on the monument. The echoes want to be heard. Ahoy. Before the dark times, the entities of the Corvex worshipped the Sentinels. Through them, the Convergence found the formula of enlightenment. Now we calculate our own path, seeking to further enhance the mind of all that is one towards an understanding of the Atlas. Yeah, there is not much we can do. Seek knowledge of the past might give us a chance of finding a monolith, so this is one last map I have to use. Oh, shit. Nope, that's historical data. Very interesting, but still not what we want, so... Any more word/knowledge stones here? Oh, wow, okay, that could have been useful when we were visiting that fossil guy. Okay, we are done engineerings here. We learned a couple more words and again failed to find the monolith, so but I came prepared with our additional maps, so let's try. Are you fucking shitting me? So apparently this historical data cache also counts as a valid target for the alien maps. Really? Okay, next time I'll try to use the exocraft method. Let's see if that's any faster. Because yeah, you can equip your exocraft with a highly advanced radar shit to find stuff. So we don't actually need those maps, we're just using them because I have them. So let's see. Oh, okay, that's fairly close. And have to make sure we're not accidentally ramming to the ground too much. Whoop, okay, that was too fast. That was too fast. Let's lumber our behemoth of the skies around. Let's move a little bit further and land here. Okay, that's getting confusing. I switch around again. Yeah, so the game would normally wants us to dig here to find stuff. Kind of neat if you're into that, but I'm actually only here because it was my... Oof. Wait, is there something here? Nope. Nope. So all I wanted was to go here so the game would recognize that I already am here and would stop blocking my use of maps. Oh, holy fucking shit. Something else? Oh, okay. I'm really determined to show this off just to make you understand why you should probably use an easier method. So... Okay, fucking hell, so... Maybe you're just unlucky. Normally there is a portal on every fucking planet, but the game can be a bit like a little baby sometimes with trying to send you to somewhere else. At least we're saving a lot thanks to having to fly everywhere. So ship. Let's launch again. Okay, ancient plaque is, I think, something we haven't visited yet. Yeah, we should probably go into space before we go there. Oh yeah, the game is a bit relaxing, but holy fucking hell, sometimes the game does not want to do what you want to do. I had times where I was actually trying to find an ancient ruin and got something like multiple monoliths one after another. And now the thing I'm searching for, okay, doesn't want to show up. We'll have to hope that after we're going through all those different types of alien ruins, we'll finally get what we want, so... Oh, I will start bombarding the ground like so. So I'm contemplating for my next descent to maybe make the cockpit near the exit point, but then again it's also a bit annoying to have to walk around in the belly of your ship without any exit option except for climbing up again. So I guess unless I make my ship big enough for internal teleporters. Okay, so here are... Yeah, okay. Problem solved. So let's switch to our neutron blaster. Oh, there's still some animals here. Okay, so the ancient plaque is still not what I'm searching for, but maybe if you're lucky and it serves a similar purpose. I mean, the thing looks like what we're searching for, just slightly different. Ancient marker hums at a frequency that burrows deep into my being, filling me with the voices of the Korax echoes. The Korvax, not Korax. The fuck am I on about? The Sentinels forbid all destruction. Yeah, they're the only ones who are allowed to destroy. The Sentinels forbid entity disconnection through violence. Theirs is a way of peace and fulfillment, of logic and probability. They teach us that each life's value, from the smallest to that which gives life to all of us, is equal. Okay, this time just... I mean, now we're probably not going to get anywhere. Okay, and they are one-time use. Okay. Okay. Let's roll the dice again. Oh, fuck. Fuck, there is still something marked. Okay, what the fuck is it here? No. You know what, buddy? Game, if you want to just lead me back to the same ancient ruin I just left, there is a simple method. Yeah, thanks, yeah. So we have been helping the Kovacs a lot here, accidentally, because the game doesn't want to give us the coordinates to a monolith, which in turn gives us portal coordinates. And I'm still too stubborn to give up and try something else, so let's go to a different system because I'm done with this. Space. Let's go the normal way towards the galactic core. Of course, an unsettled system. I don't know if there are monoliths there. Okay, we have a range of over 1k, so that's a bit... Let's... Oof, that was a bit too far. Would be nice if I could get another Kovac system here. Oh, okay, so... Let's beam ourselves out of here. Holy shit, my time limit is... Okay, I still have 2 hours left before I have to finish, since I have to go to work tomorrow. Sometimes it's ridiculous how a game can just turn into busy work thanks to the random number generator and... Yeah, no, I'm not interested, sorry. You can do that, but I don't want to deal with this, sorry. I am not a space fighter, I'm a space explorer. Yeah, and of course they're blocking my impulse drive because Hello Games is really insistent at the player fighting in those pirate battles. I have to actually manually move away far enough. Luckily we can just dock up in the space station and leave the civilians to their fate. So, a beam option for space stations would also be kind of neat. One can only hope that there will be another update to the Corvette system. I was kind of disappointed that Remnants had something to do with collecting trash or some shit. Now that's kind of the opposite of what I want to do. Let's see. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I needed 5 instead of 1 for the settlement chart. It's a bit annoying because the settlement chart is one that I actually need to launch one of the new quest lines I haven't done yet. Torpedo detected. Okay, this is the Merchant Guild. And we have a cargo bulkhead for our freighter. Also useful, so we're taking that. None of the rest is actually needed. This is kind of funny because I think we're getting 1.5 million back, so it's basically they're hurting themselves here. We can also donate to cargo bulkhead immediately back. Oh man, this game, it's almost an exploit. Okay, that's a traveler. But that's for another day, because if we start getting sidetracked, you're falling full into Skyrim syndrome, where you spend 10 hours doing stuff and then you realize you forgot your plans like 5 times in a row for other neat shit. That's also not neat, it's an alien type weapon, but we already have one really good looking one, so... Oh yeah, in case you want this one, remember the galaxy we were in? Zusabel or something? Well, do you see on the left down below? That one? Yeah, that's the symbol. So I leave it for 1, 2, 3. So after the stream is over, you can actually stop I think the video on YouTube and just copy this up. So now you know how to get to this planet if you want this alien shotgun. I guess, why not? Just want to see what happens after we fill the complete line. Okay, there's a lot going on here. But the space fight should be over by now. Can we go somewhere? Oh, finally we got an alien monolith, and the pirates have successfully done their thing and retreated, so the way is free for us. We can now land on the alien monolith, and lucky us, as soon as we land there, the game will save for us, so if we fuck up the first round of questions, we have to survive each time we use the monolith, or we can just reload and try again. I really hope YouTube won't fuck up the broadcast if we do this. Well, let's hope I'm smart enough to not immediately fail. We have a lot of unknown planets here. So this looks like another lifeless one. Let's see. It's a grassy planet. Okay, looks not very grassy for me, but okay, game. If you think so, then so monolith. Oh, there it is on this planet, which is high radio source planet. High central activity, but high doesn't mean evil. We can just go there. Target the monolith. So, and now we don't have to try to find all manner of ancient treasures. We're going straight to the monolith, which, if we don't fuck up, will reveal where the portal on this planet is. And then I'll have to build a tiny base real fast so we can find this again later. And then I can demonstrate what I wanted to demonstrate all the fucking time before we got sidetracked trying to get here. And the next time I'm jumping galaxies, I'll use the exocraft, which should be a lot easier, I hope. I actually haven't done it so far because I'm a creature of habit. And this is the way I know works, so I always did this. It was also the first time, but fucking hell, fuck, okay. First time I had such troubles just getting to this thing. I think the only thing worse was the one time where I actually managed to fuck up the questions and saved too late. So, the monolith is here. Yeah, okay. Here's a lot of shit here. That's interesting too. Okay, another thing that you may have noticed that because I'm German, the voice is in German, despite me having set the game's language to English. No idea how to fix this. It's just one of those little things, those little pranks Hello Games likes to play on us players. I think at some point they managed to fix that actually, but apparently it unfixed itself at some point. There's so much shit to do here. It's ridiculous, but oof, okay. Okay. Okay, so let's see, where the fuck is shield symbols? We need something here. I guess we'll probably have to... which one of those many shield things is my thermal protection? Because we probably need some protection. Okay, that helps, but if we want to deal with the portal, we probably don't want to get killed by this environment the entire time. Okay. Wow, okay. Toxic, thermal, okay. All the protection stuff is mixed together in some kind of arcane thingamajig here. Nice that just everything... Oh my fucking god. I know I had 3 different protection things for... Okay, that's just a hazard protection system. Hazard protection system. We have atmospheric and solar heat. Oh, here are 3 more. Then we have normal. Toxic damage from radiation damage. There it is. And we can fill this shit up with uranium. Okay, why not? So now the environment will take a while to kill us. Just have to remember to take the stuff out for the next step. Okay, to the monolith. Of course, if I have to reload, I have to do this last step again. Oh yeah, so let's hope we don't fuck up. We can go to the next step. And yeah, next galaxy I'll do something else for a while, because doing this 100 times in a row would be insane. I have no idea how some people actually manage to do this. And back in the time before portals, people had to actually do like hundreds and hundreds of jumps between each galaxy. Oh, that was some kind of shit, I tell you. Howard's echoes, you Geo. I know that if I truly wanted to fight the impulse to sleep, I probably could, but I feel warm and comfortable, basking in the glow of the ancient ones. Sleep, resist, leave. So, bad outcome, good outcome. And at least this one seems to be easy. Let's hope I sleep. When I wake, I'm reinvigorated. I have no notion of how long I slept. Moments, hours, days. The sensation is extraordinary. I feel like a new person. Health at maximum. We learned an Atlas word, and everything went good. Wow, okay, I fell through a hole in the ground. Okay, now we can do the full portal thing by speaking to the ancient thing again. And if you have something for whatever race that is, we get to the next step. So of course, Viking stuff for Viking planets, Geek stuff for Geek planet, and Corvax for Corvax. So we have lots of this shit, and now we have located a portal. Perfect. So next step, back into the ship and portal time. Can we? Oh yeah, we can learn some knowledge. Because why not? Everything helps. You're learning a lot of words today. Okay, it seems those three were the only ones, so... Yeah, okay, 12 hours means it's probably on our side of the planet. So let's get back into our oddly placed ship. I have no idea why the game does this. I guess it gets confused because the Corvette is so fucking big, so I mean, I saw the game do this with smaller ships too. It just looks less weird then. And this is just ridiculous, but hey, it's kind of funny. At least the gravity gradient shifts when you go inside, so you don't have to walk at an angle all the time. Okay, let's get back inside and gravity shifts. We are Dungeon Rings. Another player told us on our forum that he encountered a very funny bug where he left his Corvette and then the gravity didn't shift and everything was at an angle, and even restarting the game didn't fix it. Now luckily this hasn't happened to us so far. Maybe we are lucky because I think he played on PC and we are on PlayStation. Different bugs for different people. So let's make a space hop. So now we only have to secure this portal. We can find it again in case I want to go back here for some reason. Especially since a portal can send you anywhere in the galaxy. So it would be useful in case there is some kind of shared thing or planet or base I want to visit. It would be nice to have a portal here. And oof, okay. Can I land directly in front? More or less. Oh, sorry, kitten. Yeah, I know, I'm talking too much. Don't worry. Oof, so another thing done. Another save point. I kind of figure it's funny our Corvettes seem to be semi-transparent because the ambient lighting seems to seep in. If it's dark outside, it's dark inside. If it's light outside, it's light outside too. And there's still a lot of stuff to discover here. Okay, flying things. Kind of flappy birds. It is sometimes really alien out here in the Puniverse. Don't have time to actually name all of this. Besides, you'll probably die of boredom, you 1 or 2 viewers. Ah, yes, so this is the portal. Still have tons of undiscovered shit just lying around here. Well, let's see if I can put down a base computer. Yes, okay. And now we claim this ground for the nation of Marinador. If another player comes here, of course, they can claim a similar stretch nearby. One of the problems with some expeditions has been there are thousands of players all claiming the same small stretch of land and completely confusing the game. So, what I need is now... Do I have something here that is... Oh yeah, I have some pure ferrite. Okay. And that's enough. All I need now is... okay, this should work, right? So I need some kind of door. The only reason I did this is so if you are getting here, you're not getting roasted. I'm just nice like that. So let's see, I need nanotubes and metal plates. 4 should be enough. So now I can put a base teleporter in here. So now we need some electrics inside. Batteries. Let's start with 2 batteries. That's plenty since it's just this one building. And then we need some metal plates. It's probably overkill, but those things have to supply the buildings they're into after all. And it doesn't work in the darkness, so the game has to actually fill up the batteries up. And then hope the teleporter is working. So now we can take a look here. Okay, 31 KP used, 200 available. Okay, that should be enough. I'm sparing myself the 2 batteries, the 2 missing batteries, until charge. Okay, that's actually fairly fast. But after 10 minutes or so, it's darkness time, so I think more than 2 or 3 batteries would be not doing much, unless I... So, now we have a really basic bitch-ass outpost that's connected to our network. So I'm probably forgetting the name of this galaxy again. And I have this shortcut. It's easier to remember for me. And then it's X02, because the first time I did this was X01. Whoops, 2. Then there should be a new base screenshot, because yeah, for some reason the camera is always in a really weird ass spot if you start near a portal, or maybe it's just... Okay, at least it's not inside my Corvette this time. Instead it's inside the portal structure, I think. Okay, can we... okay, good enough. Good enough. Tells everyone what the fuck is this shit and upload. Okay, now we can come back to this place whenever the fuck we want. Now the final step before things get interesting is... we have to reload the portal one by one. Let's see, cobalt, deuterium, diode. I keep forgetting which one of those is the stuff we're collecting and which one is the thing we... Ah, fuck it, we're using cobalt because it's easiest to find. Ah yeah, and our technology recharged. Here we have... oh, oxygen is best because I have actually a factory base that's collecting oxygen in huge numbers. Sodium is better than sodium nitrate because sodium is easier to find. And then I think I have either a cadmium or an indium base. I can never really... well, we just got 500 indium for free, so... So, oxygen, always remember, because carbon is the stuff that I constantly need. Well, oxygen, if I run out, I can just go to my base and get new stuff, so... Let's drop all the free indium we have. So, yeah, next step, oh yeah, so sodium. Probably have to harvest some more sodium plants. Maybe I should go to a planet that has sodium available and build a base that harvests sodium, just to make sure I never run out. So, anyway, it's operational now. Okay, this is something you can do, but remember, you can also go in photo mode and you get the plant's address. So, one of the things is if you just do the first symbol over and over again, you get this. It doesn't always work in every galaxy, but you can just try again with some other symbols if this doesn't work out. Remember, this portal is now connected to my teleport network, so in case this doesn't work out, we can always go back. Oh, just in case it does work out, let's go through in person. Oof, glitch teleport. So if the failure teleport worked out like planned, we should now be very close to this galaxy's core. So, oh yeah, that's a good sign. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of a tradition to go to the portal closest to the galactic center or whatever and put down messages. It's basically, hey buddy, you found us, grandiose. Nazca? Syracuse? Wow, okay. Lots of people. Sadly, this is a planet discovered by someone else long ago. Again, as... Oh fuck, something is incoming here. Okay, yeah. Electric disturbance sounds like it could be a problem for us, so let's try to get inside our ship. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Whatever the... Oh, wow. Everything is glitching inside here. But this is actually a good sign, because this means we are on the right track here. Lady, could you just grab onto those rails? It would make my day a bit easier here. Ugh. We're already at 35% again, yeah. But soon I can actually put all my upgrades back in, so... Let's launch, because I want to see where we actually are. Because we can only see the galaxy map in space. Yeah, 5,300 and some. Yeah, we are almost there. So now the final step is to get closer to the galactic core, as close as possible. Okay, can we get any closer is the question? Oh, okay, we are out of range again. Let's go a couple steps back. Okay, let's visit this geek system. Or geek system? Geek sounds like something awful. I'm always slipping back into my native German pronunciation if I see alien names. I guess it comes with growing up with the German science fiction series Perry Road. Oh my god, again a dreadnought? Okay. Fucking hell, okay. Okay, there's the space station. It seems Dread Pirate Russell will be a great victor this day, completely destroying the civilians. We, on the other hand, will just land. Okay, so Mary, out. Let's have those idiots fight it out. I swear to God, that's just a game trying to delay me. Because it knows I don't like fighting, so it's doing this to me on purpose. The fucking hell is this? Is this a pirate system? It is. Okay, that's completely... because in pirate systems there isn't any teleporter that brings you back to where all the people are. And of course, all my jetpack upgrades are deinstalled. And since I'm getting closer and closer to what I wanted to demonstrate, it makes less and less sense to put more shit in there. Civilian fleet vulnerable. What the fuck, Megan, does a civilian fleet try to pass through a pirate system here? At least I can use this to get some more nanites while I'm here. Okay, contraband agent. There's not much I can do now, but what I can do is... Okay, I can also get more stuff like repair kits and high-level cores, just so I have something to trade with. Okay, but mainly... Oh, only 2 tanks? At least there are 6 armed tanks. So. And I guess that's it. I spare myself... Wait. Although those are also nanites just in disguise. I'm probably overdoing it now. Holy shit, of course. Of course. Cargo bulkhead, that's for the freighter. But I can only upgrade the freighter inside the freighter, so let's remove this. You only have to be careful when selling those X-class upgrades. Of course, we got some oily energizer dismantling, and we got something. Now let's sell those X-class upgrades. Well, outside the torpedoes are detonating. Careful, because everything that's at 16 will probably... So let's see how much that is. Careful, so 16. 800, that's not installed. I should probably stay at X. That's... I should probably not do this again with all my upgrades deinstalled. It's very easy to accidentally get one of the 16 nanites clusters for something that has been installed at some point and has been taken out. Stuff like the starseed is fairly unique in how to get back. And our X-class are hiding down here, so 328, 386, 362. And Sonic 19. Nope, that was already pre-installed. So we got someone, and the Dreadnought is gone. So we can now continue on with our life. Which means, quite frankly, jumping out. Because I think there's still 1 or 2 jumps we have to do to get to the point where we can just get into the core. And then there's one super duper final last step to do. Oof. I can't believe there are people who have managed to go through all over 200 galaxies already. So at least we can now do 5 jumps before any Dread Pirates show up again, I hope. So I'll just get out of here. Jump, 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 jump into the galactic core. Still not right there. It's something, the empty void in the middle of the galaxy is something like 3,000 light years across. I think we're already there. Yeah, okay, that's the final point here. Let's see. That should be a good jump off out point, and it seems to be a place where I can call our freighter, because that makes the final super duper final step easier. Anyway, very fascinating, but since I have a portal that can lead me into this region, I don't have to save anymore or something like this complicated. Just move a bit out and call upon our freighter. Oh, okay, fuck, so we'll need the station at least, because I can also do this without freighter. Just a bit more annoying. Oh yeah, thanks, the station is already too close. Okay. So what am I trying to do? Remember, we want to go into a new galaxy. But the game does not really care about what your ship can do. Oh, we have hypercores, good, just in case. Let's pull those down again. A bit annoying. Oh, that's the main life support. We can actually remove this. Because everything we have in our inventory when we make a galaxy jump can be damaged. So obviously that means we have to remove everything we can from our exosuit. Because we can't just hand it in and get another fresh exosuit as a duping tool. So this multi-tool would be completely broken. So it's extremely painful to go through a galaxy jump with a fully kitted out ship, tool, and your exosuit. Your freighter is completely not part of the deal. It's just hanging around into some kind of separate special universe. It's basically handled like a fancy storage tool. Nothing inside your freighter will be damaged. Only what you hold in your hand, carry on your body, and the ship you travel in will be damaged. Which, to be fair, is logical. Your freighter doesn't make the jump. It just shows up if you call it, like some kind of demon that you summon. So now we can. Okay. yeah, jump back here. So what I need now is a crappy ship. The Icky, this critically damaged. Fucking hell. Oh. Okay, but we have other ships that are kind of shitty. Okay. This is a shitty little corvette. Just some random parts strung together to get the absolute minimum viable ship. And it has a fully charged hyperdrive. The range is kind of shitty, holy fucking shit, but hey. Good enough. So now we have a shitty ship, a shitty exosuit, and yeah, a multi-tool. So remember that broken multi-tool we're carrying around because of my last Galaxy gem? We still have that one, and it's still broken. So the problem is, if I had chosen the system where my freighter can go, yeah, well, I could have just exchanged places with the broken ship, do some emergency repairs, and we would have been good to go. But instead, I am forced to break another of my shitty ships. But this is a ship I want to eventually delete to make space for another corvette. So, really, okay. One last thing, I can look if I can grab something for my ship here, or my freighter, because it's another mission code. And we have maxed our reputation. So, oh, storage. Okay, that's good. That's something I can use in our new galaxy on my real ship. It's now somewhere in here, but I'm guessing I'll find it again after we've done. And now, last step, we have multi-tool broken. Starship is a tiny little replacement shit heap. Exosuit is empty. Starship has hyperdrive fully loaded up. And now we can manually do a galaxy jump. I also have some reserve hypercores because sometimes the game is kind of mean and it turns out your decked out super ship and with its bigger range had an easier thing. Right? Last time I did this, I actually had to jump 6 light years in my shit replacement ship, and then, of course, because you only can do a galaxy jump with full hyperdrive, I had to reload it. I just was glad that I actually did have hypercores to reload. So actually, I'm interested. Does this look different if I do this like this? Okay, sometimes this game, so we could have jumped from here, but now the game wants us to do multiple jumps. Okay. I guess our last jump over-jumped a bit out of range. But anyway, we are on the final stretch now. But yeah, apparently I was lucky last time I was this close to final land. So this happens if you jump, a range suddenly changes from over 1,000 light years to just over 100. I mean an elite dangerous. Oh yeah, that little bug. Yeah, so over 100 light years is a lot in elite dangerous, but it's not in this game. Okay. Let's try this again. I have to reach the one place really... Oh, it's still not enough. I have to get to the system that's directly at the edge of the Great Void in the middle of the galaxy for this to work. We have the right system if the map doesn't try to move us around into another system. And wow, okay. This is funny. So my controller fucking goes empty just like that. No idea if this actually shows up. But we are back with a new controller. Luckily I have a little loading station, so there's always at least one. Another space station and another lock in the Suspor galaxy. And again towards the galactic core. I'm just glad that I don't have to... Yeah, finally, the last system for the in front of the void. And then it's time for the galactic jump. Holy shit. I guess the viewers coming after the stream is finished are lucky because they can just skip all of my preparations and go right to the meat. And then I'll stuff everything back into my inventory because I have to deal with some other shit then. Like the 2 storylines I've missed that got added later. And still see that I have 1 viewer, exactly 1 viewer. That's kind of funny. So. Okay. Sometimes this game really hates me. Still not. Still not. Okay, can I get my freighter? Okay, so. Let's try to change ships. Seriously, today the game really tries to kill my patience or whatever. Okay, ramp is down. This means we can march into our cockpit. And now I have slightly more range. Would be funny if this is the way how I find out that only normal ships can do the galaxy jump. So the question is this now the final system? 3K is, I think, the limit. We must have overjumped a little with our last attempt and then switched to a smaller ship too early. So this is now galactic jump range time. Okay, so it's still not. We are still one little hop too far away. Psychedelic 1970s science fiction jump ahead. This is another Corvex system. Yep, finally. And we need more fuel. We have reached the jumping off point. So can I get my freighter here? Yeah, finally. Okay, this is now easy mode. And I think it's a good way to confirm that yes, Corvette Galaxy jumps are possible. So let's beam. Then switch. The Corvette out. Last, yep, we have the Corvette. We have the shitty broken things, the empty exosuit. So now we should be ready. Only thing left is the hyperdrive has to be loaded with. Well, we only have a hypercore, so let's go to 100%. And now let's see. Let's move away from our fleet, and this should be the final jump now. Yes. So now, yes, keep on keeping on, and that's it. The Galaxy Center, unknown. And with this, my friends, we are leaving the galaxy Zuspal or whatever, and hopefully jump to a galaxy that's a lot easier to pronounce and to remember. Maupensai! Hey, yeah, I can remember Maupensai easier, and it's easier to pronounce. Yes, let's stay here for a while. A nice shade of orange. I think we are now in Galaxy 31, if I counted this correctly. Anyway, you can just put Maupensai and NMS into Google or something and immediately know which number it is on the official list. Yes, please, initialize. Okay, now we are on a new planet in a new galaxy, Maupensai. So, and how this is how it works if you can't catch a hike with other people. Oh yeah, everything is broken, by the way. So luckily, everything that could be broken in our exosuit I just ripped out, because the basic shit, of course, can't be broken because it would kill you, basically. And stuff that hasn't been installed yet, like this little exocraft summoning unit, yeah, so it's also one of the reasons one of the reasons why I have to do some story next, because I can't actually get quartzite right now. Also, Starship is somewhere here with everything broken, so. And the multi-tool is broken. Freighter, unbroken because it didn't make a jump. But since I already have some real shit here, I can now swap the multi-tool for, well, the Lance of Dawn, for example, which is this fancy royal multi-tool I'm keeping as a reserve for later. I want to slowly build this one up, but I want to finish the science thing first. I like both, so I'm kind of, well, I want to keep the highly scientific cannon with its... what the fuck is this shit? Waste process... Oh no, the developers... Hello Games. No, I'm not interested in waste processing, fuck you. But at least all of our scanners are now online again. And hey, there's something even funnier. Well, our ship is broken and it's sitting somewhere, but we don't have to care about this. Because, let me see, our ships can't get any of the other ships. And of course the best is the Green Viper because it's ours. So let's find a place... Green, okay. I have no idea why the game thinks that's good, but I'm not complaining. Okay. Goal achieved. Hello, people in Maupensai. So, let's sit down real fast. So now we have to do some story shit, but I'm running out of time. Let's stand up and save. And now that we've made our galaxy jump, we'll have to rebuild our exosuit from scratch. Oh, that's... yeah, wow, okay. Let's put this on our ship at least. Oh, 2. Okay, that's good, because this... what am I doing? Means 2 of our upgrades can now be put back into this new ship. Let's see, we have 3, 6, 9 slots before we're running into problems. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. Well, okay. I think the next step should be here, because the aqua jets aren't really connected to anything. And the phase beam is just giving... I think this is a bonus for all weapons. And it's, I think, a ship part that's automatically stuck somewhere here, I think. Anyway, it's not connected to anything I actually want to boost, except for the photon cannon. Oh, okay. Makes sense, I guess. This means if I put something here, I can then... well, actually... shit. Yeah. I could get my... and shield, and hyperdrive. Fuck, so... and infraknife, so... Okay, but these are 2 stretches where we'll just... having some random ship parts, so... I'm guessing if I put 2 places in here, we can restore 2 of our scanners. Conflict scanner and economy scanner. And then we'll need to find a space where we put our teleport receiver so we can send shit easier to our ship. After that, I have to see. There are probably 1 or 2 upgrades that won't make the cut. I have to carefully because this is kind of an interesting puzzle. But let's go here. That's the toxin suppressor. Okay. That's for the life support, so let's put it here. Yeah, so solar panel power and life support tanks are now bigger. And we have all of our weird-ass protection systems, and we have this X-class. Okay, the question is... oh, okay, there is a lot of free space here. So this X-class gives us more life support tanks and more solar power. That's one of the reasons, by the way, why if you are in a nice looking planet in the daylight, where your life support is draining not as fast. Dioxide, even have a mine planet with... So I have to be really careful. Here should probably be something related to my jetpack. This is kind of defunct. Should probably... fuck, I can't even move it until it's finished. This is probably good for shielding. Let's look what the fuck this is doing. Life support tanks 12 and 13. 2. I think that would be the most annoying to deal with. Okay, that's actually fairly good, so let's put it in here, and then the boosted numbers are upgraded. So now our life support is boosted by an insane amount already. This is shield. B-class shield, that just makes our protection battery a little bit bigger. That's ice shield packages. Let's see, now we have this here. Oxygen recycler. It's probably related to our water shit, so let's carefully put it here. Yeah, okay, no, it's just an update that makes our life support tanks bigger. I think that's one of the the things you can build, so it's doesn't influence how many other updates you can use. So this is radiation protection. Okay, all those protection things are a bit... Oh, aeration membrane. Let's see. I had to put this one. Oh yeah, this is something that's related to breathing. So for some reason it's not related to our life support actually. Yeah, for some reason everything related to air, swimming and so on is a separate track. So that's toxic, that's liquid base boiler system. Thermal protection, this is atmospheric and solar heat through. Okay. This is another shield item, I think. Oh no, that's heat protection. Okay. Heat resistance. That's an irradiation upgrade. And I have no idea what this does. I have to set it up somewhere. Okay, this just makes my core health and shield strength bigger. So I'm kind of an idiot. Let's see what this does. a bit little. Okay. Should work out this way. And we have ice shield. Aerial, it seems to be related to breathing again. Nope, that's actually radiation. Okay. Probably have to stay close to all of our shield updates. Now this is thermal protection. It's over here. And this is toxin suppression. That should be here. Oh, now it's connected again. So this thing, despite making our shield stronger, is actually not related to our hazard protection, despite the shield lattice also. Oh wait, shield lattice make our hazard protection bigger, so I guess this is just an update unrelated to our other protection stuff. Good to know. So we have another thermal layer. This is against cold, so let's put it adjacent to our cold protection. This is against toxic, so it belongs over here. Wait, no. I keep forgetting that it's not related to each other, actually. It's just simply a looking symbol. But no, this has something to do with breathing. Pressure membrane. Okay, sometimes I have no idea if stuff that looks similar will get adjacency bonuses or not. But apparently this one gets bonuses if it is attached to something protection related. Okay. Okay, so this is what the game wants me to do. Okay, everything a little bit helps. Making progress. So this is infrared deflector for thermal protection. Actually, our first real update here. Okay, so the stuff with percentages on it doesn't actually give us more resistance, but instead it's more health. It's additional health bars. I really would like to find something for cold. Okay, this is for the aeration membrane. So let's put it here. Yep. Now this is an additional health bar for our breathing underwater. And here it is apparently close enough. Now two of those attached to each other. This is for the jetpack. Okay. It's B class, so yeah. Despite the big things, it's a B class and it has big bonuses, so this is actually something that can be built if you have the blueprint for it. This is movement. So, and C class means it's, yeah. With that kind of bonus in a C class, it means it is another blueprint thing, not a bonus you have to buy. Oxygen rerouter is another thing for... Okay, apparently, despite the name, it's actually related to our health system. Wait a minute. Oh! Oxygen rerouting enabled, so it's one of those annoying little things that actually has no adjacency bonus. So let's put it here. Then we have a star seed. I have no idea if... yeah, so okay. This is another thing that has its own thing going on. And we only get +1 or +2 hit points. Because it's not like we have hundreds of them. We only have like... Cool, but now we have 4. Now we have 5. So now those two attached work together. Perfect, so... Okay, further aeration membrane, so this belongs here. There's another health bar, so if we wanted to, we could now stay underwater for a very long time. This is thermal protection. This goes over here. Okay, I planned this wrong. I'm now realizing. Oh, no. Lucky, despite the name thermal protection, it was protection against cold, not. Oof, so this is also kind of fucked. So this is cold resistance. We want this a bit like this. Makes more sense. Easy to visually pass. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. Now we'll have mostly water jets and other shit, so. So this is another thing that just gets enabled or not. Now we can move more efficient underwater. Then we have the rocket boots. That's another thing that's either on or off, so no adjacency bonuses, it's just on now. Now we have our rocket boots back. Well, let's see. Another powerful update. Airborne recharging. Okay, it apparently gets an adjacency bonus. I assume it goes faster then. Our shit never wanted to attach to anything. There's a supreme upgrade for our movement system. Carefully putting it down here. Yeah, that's a lot of jetpack tanks and so on. And let's see. After that, we have still two. We have a radiation deflector. Okay. I keep mixing this shit up, so. Now we have a second health bar for radiation planets. And another one. Our toxic protection. Oh, okay. Nope. We have 3 for everything. We could probably try to add more protection here, and I keep mixing this shit up. But I now in an emergency I will immediately fuck up if the additional life bars aren't directly next to each other. Then we have this one here. So this is jetpack tanks, sprint distance, fuel efficiency, initial boost power, and compare this with the other pack here. 220, 10%, sprint distance 40%. This is better at fuel efficiency and jetpack tanks. Huh, okay, so I'm guessing this is the better one. Now all the numbers are hugely boosted. I like that. That's basically our jetpack block there. Now we have okay, that's a refiner. Since probably good to space things out like this. So now the refiner is down here. Then I just had some translators. This gives +3 words. Oh, the hazmat gauntlet. Another thing that needs no adjacency bonuses. It just means we can now touch things that would normally hurt us. Final stuff I have here is the trade record. I have literally never used this, but in theory you could fill it with something and then shoot stuff out of your inventory to sell it. Oof, so now I have to probably carefully move, sort inventory by type. Now I have ample free space again. And my inventory is kind of mixed, but now everything is online again. And I'm using the free supercharged slots I have for better movement, better shields. What was the other thing? Yeah, better life support tanks, so I can run around for longer. And I have more health. My ship is okay, but I have to upgrade it now. Freighter is okay. I think next stream I'll do something with EXO. Uh, Later. Next stream I do something with EXOcraft, I think. And also the storylines. Okay, Sentinels rewards. Oh, let me guess. This has something to do with race processing. Or something like that. Okay. Okay, I have to finish soon. My eyes are troubling me and I have to get to work. So, but I am curious. I want to see what this fucking thing is because I keep getting it at the beginning of each new galaxy and I keep forgetting what this is about. If it's a freighter, I am moving out because I have done it enough. Up. Oh, it's a planetary settlement. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Hey, also I think this is exactly what I wanted. Planetary settlements. And it's of some kind of spooky hell planet. Well, I think this is necessary. But it would take too much time. And, fucking hell, it's too late. So let's go out to whatever this fucking settlement is. And then I'll finish up. For this today with the stream, that is. Okay. So, this stupid plant isn't annoying me anymore. Ah, finally, everything is back to normal now. Oh, settlement, right. I still suck at using the rocket boots. Ah, finally. Okay. Clonk. Okay. I now have 7 hit points, but I managed to kill myself so badly. I guess I should go back heal myself soon. What the fuck is this here? Spooky horror town. Is this wood? Are you idiots building wooden stuff on a planet of hellfire? Okay. Spooky. What the fuck is this? Okay. I really thought I would have to collect like 5 nav data to get this again. Only sad thing is I couldn't choose, but at least it's not an... Well, it's kind of a pretty planet if you're into this kind of thing. Also, you have to be amazed at the balls of building wooden structures on a planet made of fire. Now I could just find out how to get to the symbol here. He is resting, but apparently in another dimension. Wasn't there a computer terminal or something that I can't interact with? Okay. What is this? Can't interact with that either. Then we have planters, because apparently on Hellfire Planet you have to plant stuff. Then there is whatever this is. The settlers. Okay, we can gain control. Access, planetary settlement, interface, access, granted. Current, overseer status, missing, deceased, overseer position, presumed vacant. Apply for settlement management. Application closed during emergency. What emergency? There is nothing going on. Hey guys, can you tell me something here? Oh, it's a geek settlement, that's cute. Friend, you receive Jonah here to help. It's not about distressing. Ask about the distress signal. If I can't speak, I hear the wail of siren. A hostile bus descends upon the door. The sentinels have arrived. Aren't those the good guys? Oh, fucking hell. Okay, force field activated. Okay, but can I walk through? Oh, great. So let's try the splitter. I probably should try something else. Plasma launcher probably suicidal. Okay, would you please... Okay, can I shoot you inside because it would be kind of awesome? Okay, exploded. Okay, shit. Are you fucking shitting me? Okay, easy mode. Okay. Okay, so in the middle of battle I can sit down, but not on my own ship. I see where this is going. Still 7 of these fuckers. Okay. Okay, shield, fuckers. Oh, ammunition low. Again. Ugh. Okay, 3 again. Would be nice, guys, if you could take out weapons and do something. But I guess I am the awesome traveler, so Mary Nadeau has to do everything herself. Oh, a healer. Okay. Alright. Stop this right now. Oh, okay. Is there someone else fighting, or was this just a fluke? I think it's because I have burning ammunition. So where is the last one? Is the guy... Oh, finally, there you are. Oh, okay, finally. Now you remember why I didn't want to do settlements. But I guess Hello Games demands settlements so we can deal with more story content. Yeah, against my will. I should add, against my will. Okay, can we now take control and then I want to finish this today. No idea why this leads me in the middle of nowhere. And of course there's only one door on this side. Okay, now we can become overseer here. Current population, okay. And deeply unhappy here. Okay, invest. Okay, so where's my ship? Because I want to come back later on another day. I am so done with this for today. But I don't want to do any of this shit again, so I better go safe. Yeah, and this is the neutral cannon. Probably should upgrade that thing more. I'm mostly doing it because it does splash damage, so it's nice against tiny enemies that come in large groups. Okay. Up, gravity shift. Okay. We switched to another galaxy, Mountain Pay, and we'll actually gain a settlement, which is the next step for the next storyline, the third one, to unlock purple stars, which is necessary to unlock the fourth one, which unlocks gas giants. So we still have a lot of shit to do. But now I have saved, and I'm done with this. Goodbye, people. I'm stopping the stream, and we'll see each other on Friday. So goodbye, my friends. That's it for today. Liploini signing out.